Good morning, y'all. Come with me to bag 100 ounces of breast milk. Yes, I said 100. So I like to do what they call the pitcher method. It's basically where you pump and you just put all your milk into these glass containers and keep them in the fridge. I save up about 4 days worth, and then I start to bag them. So I do exclusively breastfeed, but I am an overproducer, so I do have to pump in the morning and the night. I pump about 15 minutes each, and this is about 4 days worth. So I start out by labeling my bags. I only really put the date. I'm using this Bruce Lee bags right now. But yes, I start out by labeling the date and, oh, baby! This is pregnancy ADHD brain at its finest, but look how cute he freaking is. Oh my gosh. I love him so much. So when I bag, I only bag about 5 ounces per bag. Technically, that's all a breastfed baby should really need. But obviously, if your baby wants more, then, open up another bag and give them some more. So I start out by shaking up the milk. I know, oh my gosh, don't shake breast milk. The rate that you actually have to, shake breast milk to ruin it is, crazy fast. So don't be afraid to shake the breast milk and get all of the fat mixed into your breast milk because that is super important for your baby. So next, I will start labeling my bags. Like I said, date and however many ounces you're going to freeze. Like I said, I only do 5. So I go ahead and I label all of my bags. I actually screw up these bags because I let them touch and they bleed all over, but we're not going to waste bags, so we're going to read through the mess. But yeah, so Caius doesn't really you drink bottles a lot. He will whenever I have stuff to do, like I have to leave or I'm about to start back working, just a few shifts every now and then. So that's why I'm creating a stash. But other than that, it is baby to breast always. I try to feed him as much as I can. It just helps with that bonding and also helps with your supply. Always remember that babies are the best way to empty your breasts. They are way more effective than any pump that you can purchase. Here I am showing you that I mess up the writing, but that's okay. I've learned as a mom, you just go with the flow. Literally things happen and I'm like, okay, this is what's happening now. Cool. So let's get to bagging. So, like I said, I gotta make sure that there's only 5 ounces. Also, here, so when you shake it, your milk does get bubbles in it. So the jar that I use to pour the breast milk into the bags, I always try to take a spoon and just kind of get as many of the bubbles that are on the top out as possible. The more bubbles that are in your breast milk that you freeze in your breast milk, it can cause baby to have some gassy tummy issues. So the less bubbles, the better for your baby. So after we got those bubbles gone, let's start bagging. This entire session takes me about 25-ish minutes to bag 100 ounces. So I don't think that's too bad. But I can't lie when I say that breastfeeding and trying to pump and store breast milk is time consuming. So shout out to all the moms that are, triple feeding because it is not for the weak. My entire life, I feel like, is just mom, 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 mom. But I love being his mommy. So the next thing I'm gonna show you, this is a little trick. So you close your bag almost all the way up and then you squeeze out all of the air and then tighten it. And that's how you don't get any bubbles in your milk. So we will kind of speed this up and bag the rest of this milk. I'm so blessed to be an oversupplier, but like I said, it's not for the weak. And sometimes middle of the night pumps have to happen, especially if he's sleeping a little bit longer than he normally does. Right now, he still kind of wakes up every 3 to 5 hours. Sometimes he'll get some longer stretches in. So if he does, I get really engorged, so I'll have to get out and sneak out and pump. So that's kind of annoying. I don't really get consecutive hours of sleep these days, but that is okay. I know that I'm doing the best thing for my little guy. It's so great and satisfying seeing like your baby go from this tiny newborn to being fat and chunky, and knowing that not only did your body like grow him, but your body is also like sustaining him and making him healthy and giving him all the nutrients that he needs. So that is so amazing. Women are so amazing. I definitely have a new respect for women because, man, and for mothers. Like now, like since having a baby, every time I see a mom that's like going through it in public, I like see her so much clearer. I'm like, man, shout out to the moms. And then pouring from the pitcher to the bottles is way easier. So that's what I do. I refill the pitcher and then continue to bag. Also, while I finish bagging, if any mom is watching this and you're struggling with supply issues, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I have some good tips and tricks to kind of create a good supply for your baby, and what to do, what not to do type of thing. So if you're struggling, don't hesitate to reach out. Like I said, I'm super blessed to be an oversupplier, and even more blessed to have a following so that I can kind of like encourage women to breastfeed. I think a lot more women would breastfeed if there was more education, more help, and more support. So I'm always here to help and support another fellow mother in her breastfeeding journey and in the process of, giving your baby the best thing for them. And as you can see, breast milk, I have it everywhere all the time. Like I have to constantly clean my counter space because it's just always every freaking where. Look at those, look at that. Like yeah, it's such a mess, but my life is a mess these days, but that's okay. So let's clean all of this up, and I'm going to show you the method that I do. I originally started and I was just trying to put do the whole like brick method with the gallon Ziploc baggies, and it just didn't work and took up so much space. So I got a stand-up freezer and I got these little bins. And so each of these bins, I'm normally able to get about 12 bags of milk. So that's about 60 ounces per bin. And I found that it really utilizes your freezer space the best, and this is the method that I am using. So I had about I want to say 6 bags already in there, and I'm able to fit 6 more in. So I'm able to get 6 more into this bin, and then the next bin I think I'm able to get 6 to 8 more bags in. I use a red Solo cup to kind of push the bags towards the back of the bin, just to make sure they freeze a little bit flatter. And then after that, I am finished. This is 100 ounces of breast milk. And then, of course, to end the video, we have to let the cutie say goodbye. So, thank you guys for watching. We will be back. But goodbye from this cute little bub. And then, oh, we're pissed. Okay. All right. Bye, guys. so that we maximize room. And this video is longer than I thought. My next videos, I'm gonna have to do some more speeding up because I feel like I'm talking forever. And of course, my son's watching Sing, so Sing is his favorite movie right now. I'm sure you've seen me singing. I'm gonna literally know every freaking word to this song, but that's okay. It's a great movie. But it looks like we are good to go, and there is 100 ounces of breast milk. So yeah, that's my little process. It's not perfect, but it works for us. And there's my little guy. Say bye-bye, guys. And oh, now he's pissed. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.